top headlines. State Home Department imposes 3 days internet ban with effect from 7th April. Two minor children killed in Cook militants' rocket attack in Thonglongbi village. Three Meitei civilians killed in firing by CRPF personnel at Thonglongbi village. Chief Minister CM Kim Chan strongly condemns Thonglongbi incident. Indefinite ban called in Moirang area. Home Minister Govindas Kontojam condemns Thonglongbi incident. Curfew imposed in Bishnupur district following Thonglongbi incident. Protests erupts at various places after Thonglongbi's incident of the brutal killing of two minor children by suspected Cook militants. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. After escalation of violence resulting from fresh brutal killing of two minor children in Thonglongbi village by suspected Cook militants in the early hours of 7th April, the Manipur State Home Department has imposed a 3 days internet and mobile data ban, including broadband, VSAT and VPN services in 5 valid districts of Manipur covering Imphal West, Imphal East, Kakching, Bishnupur and Thoubal districts. The ban is effective from 2 p.m. of 7th April. The order, issued under the Temporary Suspension of Telecommunication Services Rules 2024, cited apprehensions that anti-social elements could misuse social media platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram and X to circulate inflammatory content, hate speech and rumors that could disturb public order. The government said the move was aimed at preventing the spread of misinformation and stopping mobilization of mobs that could lead to violence, arson or damage to public and private property. Fresh violence has once again shaken Manipur after Cook militants attacked live two minor children that and their mother injured in Thonglongbi village of Bishnupur district in the early hours of Tuesday, the 7th April. Cook militants launched a projectile believed to be a rocket targeting a civilian residence in Moirang, Thonglongbi. The explosive struck the house directly, triggering a powerful blast that killed two young siblings on the spot and left their mother seriously injured. The deceased minor children have been identified as Somtin Oinam, aged about 4 years, and Laisna Oinam, 5 months old. The injured mother of the two deceased minor has been identified as Oinam Benita and is currently under treatment at the Raj Medicity Hospital. Upon the inspection by locals, a live RPG was also detected, which was planted by Cook militants. Later, the RPG was successfully defused upon the arrival of the bomb squad.
cái đứa phải là con nóm rồi tụi mình phong chỉ là phong chỉ là cái gì xôi chẳng ngang rồi khát tin sọc rồi gì cái một thằng ta cái một thằng ta cái ta để truy xem số hàng ấy xí cái số Ani amalere.
Uji, aigi yumda bom mamasu onjel laga lairi boko. Karang bom bukai ra matung asin nong alak pada ceng nara kone ba. Bom bukai bese aigi di hek yum mani gane bukai se. Duga singna bese khangde kai hadi namo se lona changa ga tau bodi soina ora ne. To sing dina kusira si bangdau dau laire aduga maite ekoi buna khonggut bul la tham le si me di tasing na bendre ko.
Pai la thole.
Mayum ni na san da ni ke no ne. Pai la thole.
Ya shi aten mi duni ni.
RPG.
RPG da koi maru aten mi duni bina. Yeah. Maru yauri de bo. Oh, pokoknya ndore. Ya, negeri ikut apa? Ya, terus nak kau apa ke?
Kini likap se, lu kini likap. Bayang kita ulang, kita andok.
Kah paune no ko police to.
Yo bahasa Indonesia aja nak apa?
Mau kaya lagi.
Ya udah sih. Kita pamit dulu. Kita pakai.
Kau tahu ni kemana tu? Lu kaya dulu ni. Macam ni. Timpan. Timpan.
Kita antuk yo.
Palir lah. Palir sini aja. Gari. Gari itu kau gari itu polis gari itu bawa. Mabukta pale. Gari. Si polis gari itu kau.
Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchandgi Chingamadi Tamaniki Marakta Nushinabagi Mari Amadi Tazanadaba Lainariba Singasi Tazanaba Puraknaba Honoring a Cheraga Sidangarang Ahing Nongyaida Ikan Kalondan Libaktiva Togamada Cookie Singi Atekta Pigliba Angang Ani Lakidre Amadingasi Mama Angang Dugi Mama Duna Hazuzik Aishuda Ras Medicity Yamkana Laikanabagi Todokli Haiba Hiramasigi Matanga Koi Tizinabagi Damakta Masigi Chapchaba Paudam Lonabagi Damakta Nasing Simak Akogi Haiba Tronglaubi Awang Lekai Yumsigi Manaki Mapomsida Akoing Simak Yosare report si Pizariba ELITETV Maikai Pizabada Mapomasi Europe Matamda Haiba Mafamase Koi Tronglaubi Awang Lekai Ngarang Ahing Nongyaida Cookie Singna Mamang the Horaga plan Tauraga Tamlam Liba Pokayan Bomasing Arang Midang Ama Pokai Krabamantunda Nasi Ayuk Nongalakpada Ani diffuse Tokre Kogi Larum Liba Bomasi Kogi Yamna Mamang the Pazana plan Tauraga Tamamba Bomni Masi Koi bomb experts in Laklaba Matunda Ayuk Angan Badagi Laklaga Kogi Bomasi diffuse Toknabona Kibini Ado Hazik Animak Loinamak diffuse Tokrabani Hai Ribato Sing a Sigi Narangi Lake Driba Angang Dugi Mama Si Hazuzik Ras Miti City ICU the Yam Kana like Kanari as a Kashu Kudong Tiba the Late Adu Hazik Pogan Yam Kana like Kanari Habagi Pau the Hospital Authority Maika the Pau Fangzari Adu Hari Batogasi Nasing Arang Tagi Cookie Sing a Tatarik attack a sing a sing Arang Taginate Mamang the Hauraga Kayakana Hariba Tronglaubi Moirang Naran Saina Harimon Fumsing the Adumak Lepalate Tatara Krabani Mamang the Sukoi IDP singing Masai Masagi Mayumda Hanjin Hanabani Haidana Tatarakiba Kongtangda Hanjin Mayum Kara Hanjin Laba Matunda Hanjin Madugi Nongan Bada Boom Yauna Nong Mayona attack Kayama Tatarakribini Masi Makata and Dumak Yenduna Lake Gatra Ibadini Mamang the Quigi Haidima Miamna Pamliba Popular Langakama Lacting among the President ruling Mamang the Sukoi Hanjin Miamna Anoba Langakama Lakalu Aduga Tangduleta than Lady Basito Halu Amadi NRC to NRC Mitop Kandom to the Mikok Tiga the Niaba Tongan to Kongsan Kayama Tangsiling Chegasida Haiba Todosi Toglibani Haiba Todosi Dagi Chamam Miam gave Wahanga Hairagadi public singing Wahang Hairagadi Mamang the Toiba Iran Sinamara Moiraga Tangduleta Hanjilak Nabani Haidana Koi President Rugi Langakna Tongan Toan from Sing the Operation Kayama Chatakre sensitive area sing the Kogi Tongan Toanba Kula Kusukulai sing Lokatba Operation Chataba Chingsang Pareng Sida Kayama Chatakabal Lake Krabani Adubu Kulai sing Tingalaknaba Haiki Matuna Kulai sing Tinker Krabamtunda Nasi Togli Batodok Amadi IDP sing Namayum the Hanjin Bada Toki Batodok Kapaiba Nomai Kapaiba bomb attack the river bomb se Kadai the Putoropono Amadi Makoi the Kanan Kuchinarapono Kanagi Kutana get a raven Haiba Wangsi Atobohanga Moiri Masida Quina Forgive and forget Haibagi Wapam do Adum Taraga later Gadoribra Masida Yangshin Binaba Kanagumam the later Ridra Haiba Todosa Tizilagani Koi committee Masiam Laga Tizilagani Hainadum my Prazamiamda Nimta Laga Tamaga Makata Bakarigum the Torida Habsi Atobohanga Moiri Masi Karikari Tabak local Habidi ELITETV the Lieutenant Yangview update Makata update the Maktozarake Hiramasiki Matanga video journalist Bisogal in a Paudam Zerivis and I am Elite News Strong Lobby.
After the occurrence of the incident of the brutal killing of 2 Mane children by suspected Cookie militants on 7th April in Tronglaubi village under Bishnupur district, a raid mob thronged the CRPF camp station at the Tronglaubi village, demanding to leave the place on their failure to protect them and take actions against the Cookie militants. Amidst the tussles, CRPF personnel resorted to indiscriminate firing in which 3 Métis civilians were reportedly killed besides injuring many other civilians. Locals of Tronglaubi village stated that other CRPF camp is also stationed at Galmol village neighboring Tronglaubi village and raised the question as to how the rocket attack was launched by the Cookie militants despite the presence of the CRPF personnel.
Karino. Kada kape sidi yatre. Mai kapong nate. Kape. Singaron pekchen sili to karigino be. Makuto kiselo. Singaron be paane badum. Singaron ba kotumle ko singju sakano ba. Karino ne. Cian gino ba rambo. Karam le gino cian gino pokchen chali to kari gino ba.
그치 당연히
ngồi bạn và số một số đấy anh để chạy vào mai cái gì đó hôm bà lẽ tụ vào mai cái đó số mai em khao ăn hăng nên là xe nữa vậy nữa đây để số bạn làm vậy à vậy một số có đây đi ok xe cái kia mà số mấy em một cái hoàn toàn với cái gì thế là số mày tha cái mà phun này mà khơi lên nữa có khi không phải phải xin là không mấy cái khu lực tự sáng cả đó và terrorist cái vậy ác sát thầm và số an ninh đó phong độ tuần mình là sinh kia na hay vậy cái mà sẽ thông tin nữa hiểu tổ của đi.
After the news of brutal killing of 2 minor children in the early morning of the 7th April at Trong Lao Bay is in planned targeted cooking militants rocket attack spread across the state, Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan has issued a statement strongly condemning the heinous and brutal incident. An official message released from the Chief Minister's Secretariat stated that some antisocial elements are engaging in disturbing the peace process of the state and the central government. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Khemchan also visited the injured mother, Oinam Benita, of the 2 deceased minor children at Rajmati City. Following the incident of brutal killing of 2 minor children by the suspected Kuki militants in Trong Lao Bay village in the early hours of 7th April, indefinite ban has begun in Moirang area. A raid mob reportedly burned down the gate of Moirang police station following the incident. Manipur State Home Minister Govindas Kontodam has condemned the brutal killing of 2 minor children by suspected Kuki militants during a planned rocket attack which was carried out in the early hours of 7th April at Trong Lao Bay village under Bishnupur district. Minister Govindas Kontodam assured to take stringent action against the perpetrators and to serve justice to the victims. He expressed that he shares the sorrow and grief of the parents and family members of the 2 deceased minor children. Deputy Commissioner Bishnupur District has issued orders imposing full curfew in the territorial jurisdiction of Bishnupur District following the 7th April's Trong Lao Bay incident. The curfew, however, shall be relaxed for staff personnel belonging to essential services such as health, PHED, MSP, TCL, media persons, ATM cash filling teams, child helpline, women helpline, and telecom services. After the brutal killing of 2 minor children at Trong Lao Bay Awang Lekai under Bishnupur district in the early hours of the 7th April, several people came out and took to the streets protesting the brutal and inhuman acts. People at various places including Pangay Bazar, Kurai Lamlong, Kurai Kongbal, Waito Tiab, Ningtokong, Uripok, Sanaketil, Lilong, Chekon, Moirang came out and protested by blocking roads, burning tires, condemning the heinous incident. RPI Atwale National Secretary and Manipur State Unit President Maheshwar Tanodam has stressed that the Trong Lao Bay incident, where 2 minor children were brutally killed by Kuki militants on 7th April despite the presence of the Central Security Forces, pointed to a serious conspiracy. Addressing a press meet held at the RPI Atwale Manipur Unit Office at Kaishampat, Maheshwar Tanodam strongly condemned the incident and asserted that since the outbreak of Manipur violence on 3rd May 2023, the central government has been conspiring with the Kuki terrorists, pretending to be negotiating with the illegal militant and terrorist groups. However, the incessant murders and killings of innocent people, including innocent minor children, are the result of such conspiracy between the Kuki terrorists and the government of India, he added. He further alleged that the state and central government are fooling the people, diverting their attention from the core issues of Manipur crisis by introducing and focusing on schemes and projects instead of trying to bring an end to the 3 years long Manipur crisis. He further questioned all the political leaders of the state not to mislead or misguide the people of Manipur with the approach of the 2027 General Assembly elections, and also appealed to the masses to exercise their voting rights wisely, considering the massive violences and crisis which the state has been witnessing since 3rd May 2023.
Manipur ki citizen, Indian ki citizen ama hatuna laklaba, makoi bu hatu ke khaliba, makoi bu tugai khaliba, missing sing yasana na hodarpa, makoi ga wari sana na hodarpa, makoi bu kanila bu hodarpa, kashu khangjadraba angang ani mamaga tumjari ngai du da changsal aga imung da plan toramba hatlam bahai base chingkhong da army lairibani base lairibani loi laira kan sida ko mai changsal aga for koi attack toribano hai base di Sidi manungi plan ma yaure hai base achauba conspiracy ma laira bani mamang dagi conspiracy laira se khanga bani khangna ko yachana na ba akoi themjana na ba tawduna ta lakpa aduna ngasi gi si phibam se lai bani aduna central forces sing laibagi daka laitra brana khali chatpagi di free movement chatpa yare loi haina ba adu michang praja ma chatlu ba ta ba icham cham na yum da basagi area to yum misagi yum da pamjara laibada bogda attack toroga si siwa hai base di sena sidi tasena akoi administration leitrasu yare sarkar leitrasu yare scheme myam piraga lambi thong semaga Manipur nungai gadam natte
Uripok Apunba Loop and Uripok Nupi Apunba Loop have demanded immediate military crackdown against Kuki terrorists involved in the brutal killings of 2 minor children at Tronglaube village under Bishnupur district on 7th April. Members and volunteers of Uripok Apunba Loop and Uripok Nupi Apunba Loop jointly staged a sit-in protest condemning the heinous and barbaric act of Tronglaube incident. Speaking during the protest, one women protester raised the question as to how the attack took place despite the presence and deployment of central security forces in the state. Imagi Meira has strongly condemned the bomb blast at the Tronglaube Wawang Lekai in Moirang that killed 2 children and left their mother injured, while questioning the Manipur government's peace and reconciliation process. In a statement, the group said the incident has raised serious concerns over the effectiveness of ongoing efforts to restore normalcy in the state. Following the blast, residents and members of various civil society organizations gathered at the site expressing shock and anger over the attack. Convener of Imagi Meira, Tokchom Sujada, has said the father of the victims is a border security force personnel currently posted in Bihar. She termed it deeply unfortunate that his family members were targeted while he was serving the nation, alleging involvement of suspected Kuki militants in the attack. Sujada also criticized the state government, stating that despite repeated assurances of peace by Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan, civilians, including children, continue to be victims of violence. Former Manipur Chief Minister and BJP leader N. Biren Singh on April 7 said that the resettlement of the ITPs remain his top priority amid the ongoing crisis in the state. Speaking to media, N. Biren Singh stressed the need to form a dedicated committee to address the rehabilitations of those displaced by ethnic violence. He said that with the cooperation of Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchan Singh and the other MLAs, a structured approach can be taken to ensure proper resettlement. And Biren Singh added that after forming the committee, the matter will be taken up with the center, particularly the Ministry of Home Affairs, to seek further support. He also noted that several civil society groups and organizations, including the United Naga Council, have been demanding the implementation of the NRC before conducting the census in the state. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Monday raised concerns over India's data sovereignty and asserted that the country should be leading the global tech race. But instead, it is being kept in the dark about how its data will be protected. The leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha said India's data belong to its people, and in the AI economy, it can be one of its biggest strengths to build AI, grow companies, and create jobs. In his questions to the ministers of the Electronics and Information Technology in Lok Sabha on April 1, Gandhi had asked about the manner in which the government reconciles its commitment under the United States-India joint statement to reduce barrier to digital trade with India's data localization rules, cross-border data regulations, and broader digital framework. He had also asked whether any policy changes are proposed to protect regulatory autonomy. If so, whether these commitments could restrict India's ability to mandate local storage of critical data, limit foreign access to sensitive digital infrastructure, or regulate artificial intelligence (AI) now or in the future. The Nepali government on Monday announced a series of immediate and long-term measures to strengthen transparency, accountability, and governance in the country's mountain rescue operations amid the allegations that fake rescue missions for climbers have been conducted to secure large insurance claims. Some media reports also suggested that certain trekkers were deliberately harmed through contaminated food to trigger expensive aerial evacuations as part of a multi-million-dollar insurance fraud scheme. This report surfaced after the government in late March prosecuted 32 individuals in connection with the fake rescue scam. An investigation by Nepal police has indicated possible collusion among 3 helicopters companies, 3 hospitals, more than a dozen trekking companies, insurance agents, and trekking guides to fraudulently claiming insurance payouts through stage rescue operations involving foreign climbers and trekkers. As the issue has resurfaced at a time when the spring mountaineering season is underway, the Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation said in a press statement that a zero-tolerance policy has been enforced against the fraudulent practices in the sector. Iran on Monday, the 6th April, rejected the latest ceasefire proposal and instead said it wants a permanent end to the war, even as U.S. President Donald Trump's ultimatum approaches. Iran's state-run IRNA news agency said Tehran had conveyed its response through Pakistan, a key mediator. Trump's deadline centers on Tehran's opening the Strait of Hormuz, through which a fifth of the world's oil is shipped in peacetime. Ferdowsi said Iranian and Omani officials were working on the mechanism for administrating the shipping checkpoints. Iran's grip on the strait has caused oil prices to surge and shaken the world's economy. Iran's rejection came after Israel struck a key petrochemical plant in the massive South Pars natural gas field and killed 2 paramilitary Revolutionary Guard commanders. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.it or 940289092 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. State Home Department imposes 3 days internet ban with effect from 7th April. Two minor children killed in Cookie militants' rocket attack in Chonglao village. Three Métis civilians killed in firing by CRPF personnel at Tronglabe village. Chief Minister Kem Chan strongly condemns Tronglabe incident. Indefinite ban called in Moirang area. Home Minister Govindas Kontodam condemns Tronglaobi incident. Curfew imposed in Bishnupur district following Tronglaobi incident. Protests erupts at various places after Tronglaobi's incident of brutal killing of 2 minor children by suspected Koke militants. That's all for today. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.